Have you ever looked up at the night sky and seen a streak of light shoot across? Or perhaps you've heard news reports about countries testing powerful weapons? Chances are, you were witnessing the power of a missile. But what exactly is a missile? Simply put, a missile is a rocket-powered weapon designed to hit a specific target. Unlike a simple rocket, which might just fly straight up, a missile is guided. This means it can change direction in flight to reach its destination with accuracy. Think of it like throwing a ball versus shooting an arrow. The ball follows a simple path, but the arrow, with its fins for guidance, can be aimed precisely at a target. In a similar way, a missile uses sophisticated technology to navigate and strike its mark. A missile might seem like a complicated piece of machinery, but at its core it's made up of a few key parts. These parts work together in harmony to create a powerful and precise weapon system. Understanding these parts helps us grasp how this powerful weapon actually works. Each component has a specific role, and together they ensure the missile can perform its mission effectively. First, you have the airframe, which is the body of the missile. The airframe is crucial as it houses all the other components and provides the structural integrity needed to withstand the stresses of flight. This sleek, aerodynamic shell is designed to cut through the air with minimal resistance. Its shape is meticulously engineered to ensure stability and control during flight. Just like the shape of an airplane helps it fly, the airframe ensures the missile travels smoothly and efficiently. The design reduces drag and allows the missile to maintain high speeds over long distances. Inside the airframe, you'll find the propulsion system. This is the heart of the missile, responsible for generating the thrust needed to propel it through the air. This is the engine room of the missile, providing the powerful thrust needed to propel it towards its target. The propulsion system can vary from solid rocket motors to liquid-fueled engines, each with its own advantages. Think of it as the engine of a car, but far more potent and designed for a short, intense burst of energy. This burst is what allows the missile to reach its target quickly and with great force. Of course, a missile needs to know where it's going. Navigation is critical for ensuring the missile reaches its intended target with precision. That's where the guidance system comes in. This advanced technology uses a combination of GPS, inertial navigation, and sometimes even star tracking to keep the missile on course. This sophisticated system acts like the brain of the missile, constantly calculating its position and making adjustments to its course to ensure a precise strike. It can even make real-time corrections to counteract any deviations caused by external factors. Finally, we have the warhead, which is the part of the missile that carries the explosive payload. The warhead is designed to deliver maximum damage to the target upon impact. This is the part that causes the damage, and its design varies depending on the missile's intended target and purpose. Some warheads are designed for penetrating armor, while others are meant for area destruction. Each type of warhead is tailored to achieve specific mission objectives, making the missile a versatile and formidable weapon. The propulsion system is the beating heart of any missile, providing the immense power needed to hurl it through the air at supersonic speeds. There are two main types of propulsion systems used in missiles: solid-fueled rockets and liquid-fueled rockets. Solid-fueled rockets are like big fireworks. They contain a mixture of fuel and oxidizer, a chemical that helps the fuel burn, packed tightly together. Once ignited, this mixture burns rapidly, producing a powerful thrust that propels the missile forward. Solid-fueled rockets are relatively simple and reliable, making them a popular choice for many missiles. Liquid-fueled rockets, on the other hand, are more complex. They store their fuel and oxidizer in separate tanks and mix them together in a combustion chamber where they are ignited. While more complicated, liquid-fueled rockets offer more control over the thrust, allowing for adjustments in speed and altitude during flight. They are often used in larger missiles that require longer ranges and more maneuverability. Imagine a bottle rocket compared to the engines of a space shuttle. The bottle rocket, like a solid-fueled missile, has a simple, powerful burst. The space shuttle, with its liquid-fueled engines, has more control for complex maneuvers. Section 4. Guiding the way, control and guidance. A missile without a guidance system is like a driver without a steering wheel. Powerful, but ultimately directionless. Without proper guidance, even the most advanced missile would be nothing more than a high-speed projectile, unable to reach its intended target. The importance of a guidance system cannot be overstated. It transforms raw power into precise action. The guidance system is the brain of the missile, ensuring it hits its target with pinpoint accuracy. It processes a myriad of data in real time, making split-second decisions to adjust the missile's trajectory. This sophisticated technology is what allows modern missiles to be so effective in their missions, whether they are targeting enemy infrastructure or intercepting incoming threats. There are several types of guidance systems, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. These systems can be broadly categorized based on their operational principles and the kind of data they use to navigate. Understanding these differences is crucial for selecting the right missile for a specific mission. One common type is inertial guidance, which relies on gyroscopes and accelerometers to measure the missile's movements. This system is entirely self-contained, meaning it doesn't rely on external signals, making it highly reliable and difficult to jam. However, it can accumulate errors over long distances, which need to be corrected by other means. Just like a pilot uses instruments to navigate, an inertial guidance system constantly tracks the missile's position, speed, and direction, making adjustments to its course to stay on target. This continuous monitoring and adjustment process ensures that the missile remains on its intended path, even in the face of external disturbances. Another type is command guidance, where the missile receives instructions from a remote operator such as a ground station or an aircraft. This method allows for real-time adjustments based on the latest intelligence, making it highly adaptable to changing battlefield conditions. However, it requires a constant communication link, which can be vulnerable to jamming or interception. Imagine a dog walker guiding their pet with a leash. The operator provides constant input to steer the missile towards its target. This analogy highlights the level of control and precision that command guidance offers, allowing the missile to navigate complex environments and avoid obstacles. More sophisticated missiles might use active radar homing, where the missile itself emits radio waves and uses the reflections to track its target. This system allows the missile to independently locate and pursue its target, even if the target is moving or attempting to evade detection. This is like a bat using echolocation to navigate in the dark. The missile sends out signals and listens for the echoes, building a real-time picture of its surroundings and adjusting its path to home in on the target. The missile sees its target and adjusts its course accordingly. This ability to self-correct in real time makes active radar homing one of the most effective guidance methods for engaging fast-moving or evasive targets. Finally, some missiles utilize infrared homing, which detects the heat signature of the target. This method is particularly effective against heat-emitting targets like aircraft or vehicles, as it can lock onto the heat source and follow it with high precision. Think of a firefighter using a thermal camera to locate a heat source in a smoke-filled building. The infrared homing system works similarly, cutting through visual obstructions to find and track the target based on its heat emissions. The missile locks onto the target's heat and homes in on it. This capability makes infrared homing missiles highly effective in various combat scenarios, providing a reliable means of targeting even in challenging conditions. Section 5. The payoff warheads and their effects. The warhead is the part of the missile that delivers the destructive power. It is essentially the business end of the missile, designed to inflict maximum damage upon reaching its target. It is the final act of the missile's flight, and its design depends on the intended target and the desired effect. Engineers meticulously design warheads to ensure they achieve their specific mission objectives. The most common type of warhead is the high-explosive warhead, which has been a staple in military arsenals for decades. This type of warhead detonates with a massive blast, creating a powerful shockwave and a shower of deadly fragments. The shockwave can cause significant structural damage, while the fragments can inflict lethal injuries over a wide area. This type of warhead is effective against a wide range of targets, making it versatile and highly valued in combat scenarios. From buildings and vehicles to enemy troops and fortifications, high-explosive warheads can neutralize various threats on the battlefield. Some missiles carry fragmentation warheads, which are designed to maximize damage over a broader area. These warheads explode into a large number of small, high-velocity fragments that spread out over a wide area, making them particularly effective against dispersed targets. These are particularly effective against personnel and lightly armored vehicles. The fragments can penetrate light armor and cause significant casualties among enemy troops. Imagine a shotgun blast, but on a much larger and deadlier scale. The sheer number of fragments ensures that the target area is saturated with lethal projectiles. Other specialized warheads include incendiary warheads, which start fires, and bunker-busting warheads, which are designed to penetrate deep underground before detonating. Bunker-busting warheads are particularly effective against fortified structures as they can reach and destroy underground bunkers and command centers. Causing significant damage to fortified structures, these warheads ensure that even the most well-protected targets are not safe. In recent years, there has been growing concern over the development of nuclear warheads. These weapons harness the power of nuclear fission or fusion to create explosions of unimaginable destructive force. The sheer scale of destruction caused by nuclear warheads is almost beyond comprehension. A single nuclear explosion can obliterate entire cities and cause massive loss of life. These weapons have the potential to cause widespread devastation and long-lasting radioactive fallout. The environmental and human impact of such weapons is profound and enduring, making their existence a significant global concern. Section 6. Ballistic missiles. Reaching for the sky. Ballistic missiles are a special breed of missile known for their incredible range and speed. They are the heavy hitters of the missile world, capable of traveling thousands of miles to strike targets across continents. Unlike other missiles that fly within the Earth's atmosphere, ballistic missiles follow a ballistic trajectory. They are launched on a high, arcing path that takes them into space before they re-enter the atmosphere and plunge towards their target at hypersonic speeds. Think of throwing a baseball as high as you can. The ball follows a curved path, pulled down by gravity. Ballistic missiles follow a similar principle but on a much grander scale, reaching the edge of space before descending. Ballistic missiles come in various sizes, from short-range tactical missiles designed to hit targets on a battlefield, to intercontinental ballistic missiles or ICBMs, capable of reaching targets anywhere on the globe. These fearsome weapons are the ultimate deterrent, capable of delivering devastating nuclear payloads across vast distances.